You know, this franchise, the Philadelphia 76ers, are so pathetic that they can't even lose games properly. Here you are with your franchise player in Joel Embiid missing the rest of the year. You're 2.5 whatever games out of the play-in, but who cares because you have no chance of doing anything. So what should you do? You should do everything in your power other than telling the players to throw the game to lose games. But instead, you're winning games. You're playing Tyrese Maxey, who has 3 working fingers per the broadcast right now. These are his stats the past 3 games. 13 points on 3 of 10 shooting. 30 points on 12 of 32. That's terribly inefficient. 0 for 10 from 3. Tonight, 5 points on 2 for 14 from the field. And yet he's playing through this injury as if it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals, when this is the perfect excuse to shut down one of your best players and lose games. But what do? They play them. As if getting through the play-in and facing the Cavs or the Celtics in the first round is the goal of this season. Why? The one thing you've been doing well has been losing, and you can't even do that anymore. It's pathetic. So now when they lose their chance out on getting forget Cooper Flag, when they lose their chance out on even keeping their pick, which they desperately need to kickstart this rebuild along with Maxey and McCain, it will be because Quentin Grimes, out of all people, had a 45-point game to beat the Warriors. It's one thing if Maxey goes off for 45 points and, you can't be mad at his development. He's one of the guys that's going to be here for the long term. And Quentin Grimes is going to, too. But he's just a role player. We know what he is at this point. If Maxey puts up 50 points or whatever, then whatever. You tip your hat and you say, oh, well. But we're going to lose our pick now or be in a worse position to lose our pick because of Quentin Grimes? It's absolutely pathetic. Now, going back to the Maxey thing, why is he playing? You want to go out there and get cardio every other day? Go on a treadmill. Why are you going out there and tanking your stats and tanking your performance? And worst of all, you're instilling bad habits. There's a report that Nick Nurse taught him how to shoot with 3 fingers. How is that good for your development to go out there and play like that? That's like telling a quarterback to go out there and throw left-handed. It's pointless. It's actually worse. Because now you're going to go out there and when you're able to shoot well again and have 5 working fingers on your right hand, your muscle memory is going to be used to you shooting with 3 fingers. What is the point of this? It's nonsensical. It's like Daryl Morey is trying to save his job by getting as many wins as possible when you should be losing. Why is Maxey playing through this? Look at the Charlotte Hornets. They'll sit LaMelo Ball down anytime he has a scratch on his butt. But Tyrese Maxey has 3 working fingers and you're sending him out there. Why? Why are you playing him? It's completely pathetic. We talk about the process with this team so much. The process behind these decisions are annoying. If the result is wins because the other team shoots 30% from the field or whatever, then that's one thing. But Tyrese Maxey's out there, getting cardio and doing absolutely nothing, going 2 of 14 from the field, when everyone with a single brain cell can see that he doesn't belong on the court because he's playing through a stupid injury. Like, what are we doing? We should be losing as many games as possible to keep the pick. Now they're tied with the Brooklyn Nets for the 6th worst odds. And who knows what happens now. There's no way they can keep playing Tyrese Maxey. It's just so bad optics-wise. Forget about how he influences winning and the bad habits. It's terrible optics to just lose your franchise player when you weren't on the same page with him. The owner and Josh Harris and the GM and Daryl Morey weren't on the same page in terms of giving a contract extension. You weren't on the same page in terms of how he should attack the rehab and if it's going to get better by resting or if it's going to get better by another surgery, which may or may not be an option. Now you're forcing a player to go out there that has to shoot with 3 fingers. It's just pathetic.